The history of witch marks, also known as apotropaic marks, is a fascinating journey through the beliefs and superstitions of various cultures, particularly prevalent here in the United Kingdom during the medieval and early modern periods. The term apotropaic comes from the Greek word apotropeos, meaning to ward off or turn away harm. These marks were believed to have protective powers, guarding against evil spirits, witches and demons. Witch marks become increasingly common here in England during the medieval and early modern periods, particularly during heightened religious times, such as the Protestant Reformation and the European witch hunts of the 15th to 18th centuries. This era was categorized for a widespread fear of witchcraft and demonic possession, leading people to take various precautions to protect themselves and their homes. The symbols carved into doors, walls, and other surfaces varied widely, ranging from simple patterns like lines, circles, and crosses to more elaborate designs such as interlocking shapes, even symbols of the protection like pentagrams. The most seen witch marks look like a W, but in those times W didn't even exist yet. It's actually two letter V's that represent the Virgin Mary, who is the Virgin of Virgins. These marks were often made using simple tools like knives or nails, and some were accompanied by prayers or incantations. The primary purpose of these marks was to ward off evil and protect against witchcraft and demonic influence. They were believed to create a barrier that evil spirits couldn't cross, or to confuse and confound witches and demons, preventing them from entering a home or causing harm to its occupants. In addition to being carved onto the doors, these witch marks were also commonly found on windows and other entry points. While the widespread belief in witchcraft and demonic possession has largely faded in modern times, witch marks can still be found in older buildings, particularly in rural areas where traditional beliefs and superstitions have persisted. Today, these marks are often seen as historical curiosities or cultural artifacts. England boasts several well-known locations where witch marks can be found, offering valuable insights into the fears and beliefs of past generations. Revolution House in Chesterfield was originally constructed as a farmhouse in the 16th century and later becoming an inn in the 17th century. It has a series of unusual markings on the fireplace that have been officially confirmed as protection marks designed to ward off these evil spirits. Knowle House in Sevenoaks, Kent, a grand Tudor mansion, features a wealth of apotropaic marks. Experts believe the craftsmen renovating Knowle in anticipation of a visit from King James I carved in these witch marks. In the wake of the failed gunpowder plot, the marks in the upper king's room were intended to protect the king from evil spirits. Cresswell Crags in Nottinghamshire, located in a limestone gorge. It's famous for its Ice Age cave art. However, the site also contains later graffiti, including numerous witch marks carved into the walls of Robin Hood's cave. These witch marks, that are thought to date from the medieval period, demonstrate the enduring belief in the power of apotropaic symbols. The last place I want to look at is the Witch's Cottage in Bakewell, Derbyshire. This is a particularly intriguing location associated with witch marks and local folklore. The cottage, also known as the Bakewell Witch House, is a 17th century building that has become famous for its association with its alleged witchcraft and occult practices. The Witch's Cottage has become subject of numerous local legends and ghost stories, with tales of dark rituals, curses and hauntings surrounding the property. Some believe that the cottage was once inhabited by a coven of witches who practiced black magic and performed sinister rituals within its walls. Although I've heard claims from the staff there that it was actually another house down the road, but that hasn't stopped people claiming they have encountered supernatural phenomena or experiencing unexplained disturbances while visiting the site. The Witch's Cottage serves as a reminder of England's rich folklore and superstitions, as well as the enduring fascination with the occult and the supernatural. It stands as a testament to the power of belief and the ways in which people have sought to protect themselves against perceived threats throughout history. So whether you visit that cottage or other destinations around England, maybe it's just an old pub in some random town or village, make sure you keep an eye out for these markings. Look on the doors, the windows, and even the ceiling beams. There could very well be a tale to be told.